Hi, Cancer. Here's your reading. You have the Star, the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. The stars is our wishes. The star is our guiding, like we're being guided. And the star is self-healing, manifesting. And it's too, it could be the universe. There is an opportunity, Cancer, of abundance, a material satisfaction for you. And of course, it's for not only for you, but for the family. Because Cancer is all about taking care of her friends, family, animals, because I see the two dogs. It's about you're trying to manifest material wealth for your loved ones, for yourself. In the great energy of the King of Wands is there. I love the King of Wands because this I call my action man. He has the wand and he has that passion, that leadership to make things happen, right? And then we have the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is, look at it, a young person so enamored, so like fascinated by that Ten of Pentacles. And he's like, oh my God, what things can I do with this pentacle? And look, this is the farm. He's like, I'm going to multiply this pentacle. This pentacle is going to grow. Now, Cancer. I love the star, meaning you've been through a lot. And it's now the time of healing. The time of you're going to take care of your heal. You are manifesting, meaning the stars here represent to the universe. The universe is looking at you. Like, look, you see the stars and her? You're being looked after too, Cancer. And I think one of your wishes, of course, is financial stability, not only for you, but for your loved ones, whoever they are. The great energy of the King of Wands is here because you are Cancer is usually very feminine, very thin. I think, Cancer, you are very much well balanced with the King of Wands. The King of Wands is very masculine, the King of Wands. And you're very feminine, so you probably would be receiving a message from a King of Wands. And this King of Wands looks at you as a possibility for the future. And the reason I say that is because the way this page looks at this one is, you know what? This little coin has a possibility of becoming something in the future. The reason I always say, look at the farmland. This pentacle, if you put it on the ground and if you know the right steps, it will multiply. So they are looking at you, Cancer. This king is looking at you as you might be this person's wish come true. You might be the wish for stability that this King of Wands desires. And the message you will receive, is a message from a king. That means somebody level up. This is the actor, the CEO, the teacher, the leader, the good-looking guy. To you, Cancer, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. This king is looking at of a legacy. He's looking at the Ten of Pentacles. This is long lasting. This goes from mother and father, from the husband, grandparents, children, pets. This is legacy. This is wealth passed down. But in the star, that's the dream. I see somebody looking at you, Cancer, as something long term, as somebody who probably and I love that he's a spiritual one. This one, he's a very spiritual. That you might be the thing that brings healing to them. This card is very masculine. You're very feminine. I do see a message right now, and the message will be. It's more talked about the future. I think the message is that you will be receiving from this king is all about in the future, asking questions about the future, where you see yourself in 10, 20 years. What have you been doing, So I see that type of message. Now, next card is we do have the two of the two of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the Five, and the World. There is, okay, the twos are about making a decision. And a choice has been made. And we're going to act upon it. And the need to balance. We need to balance. Not only balance the budget of, money-wise, but there's a need to balance a deep level of sadness. You probably have, you are Cancer, you are emotions. You probably been through a lot, or maybe this king has been through a lot. There is a need to emotionally balance yourself and put the effort in that. Make the clear choice to act upon balance and maybe your finances too, but I would think mainly your emotions, Cancer. Because what has happened has happened. We cannot change the past. The reason those choices were made was because you had that mindset, they had that mindset, and that mindset led to those decisions at those times. And that's okay. There's no right choices. And you might say, no, there was a right. I should chose something else. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. It's in the past. We're in the present. We will not waste the present thinking about the past. The past has shaped right now the present. And the present is shaping the future. You right now, whatever happened in the past that brought a great level of sadness, depression, we need to balance that out because we got work to do. Not only your pentacle and this other person's pentacles need to be balanced. We need to bring these ships to land because we don't want these ships to get lost in the sea. If these ships get lost, the cargo or the items that the ships are carrying, they go down. And we cannot do that. We need to balance this. If you have a history with this king, today is 2024. Let's talk to people. Talking, we understand each other. Whatever disagreements we have in the past, we can talk now and try to see if we can work together. But anyways, right here, Cancer, physically, there is a need to make a choice. And this choice needs to bring balance, not only to the material, but to the emotional. And I like the World card, the world card. The World card is a major ending. It's a major, like, this stage of your life is done. It's maybe back then you didn't know how to control your emotions. You were unbalanced, unable to make decisions. Maybe that was back then, but that's done. I don't know how old you are, but you're done with that. That cycle, that experience, it's over. Here's the world. Here's the universe. Here's the universe. Here are telling you that time stage, that time of your life is done. There's no more suffering. There's no more unbalance. There's no more wrong choices. Because you've been through this experience. You've been through this. You will not be bringing this to the future because you know better now. You know better than to do that. Now the next card is Cancer. The world means that that's ending. We are having now the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is about community, is about celebrating. And the community right now is very energetic. And there is movement, and there is movement fast. This horse is moving. The chariot is moving. The chariot has a direction where it's going. And it has the strength card, meaning nothing's going to stop you. You are controlling your instincts, aka your feelings. There's a female kindly dominating the beast in a kind way, right? You have control over your emotions. You're being more kind to yourself, but you are being brave. When your mind's talking nonsense to you, like shh, 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 quiet down. I am gonna do what I need to do. I am in control of this vehicle. I control the direction of where I'm going. I have a thick armor. I could get things done. I've been there, done that. How many times have I won? There's Cancer, look at your life. There must be some victories that you achieve, whether we're victories with your family, with your job, even with your mental state. You have battled and been a winner. And I think, Cancer, you are now more in control of your emotions. You celebrate yourself, and people have celebrated you, acknowledge your emotional achievements. And Cancer, you do have the passion. You have the passion to to fight, to fight for the things that you want. And again, you are now taking control over your emotions because you have the experience and you don't want to repeat that. And all those experience have made you a strong person who now is able to overcome challenges, who is now able to move. Maybe before you couldn't move because you were frozen. Not no more. You're moving forward, Cancer. Now, we do have moving forward. I do love, like I said, the Three of Cups is community, is celebrating. And here again, this is another community card for me. The Three of Pentacles. There's a person building. There's a person who is checking the plans. There's another person who probably is there to collaborate in whatever sense. So we have three individuals here building something long lasting. This is the Three of Pentacles. But it requires somebody to build it, somebody to design it, and somebody to understand it, right? This person tells this person, like, build this, and this person does it. He understands the plans that this person has created. So here we have people talking. And I love that the next card was the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. My widow, my divorcee, a woman with a lot of experience. But this woman, she has leveled up to a queen, a source. She's emotionally in tune with her mind, because the queens are about emotion too. And this queen is wielding the sword and is speaking of collaboration. She's speaking on the Three of Pentacles, and she's speaking to a king of cups. I love the King of Cups. The King of Cups is a man that is in touch with his emotions, who is balanced within his emotions. But not only that, he supports other people's emotions. He understands other people. You, Queen, the Queen, you will talk with logic, and you will say, if you want to work with me, there are certain steps that we need to follow to build here. You are speaking facts. You are speaking facts. You're not speaking lies. You're speaking in a language that makes sense because it's what I'm telling you has been done before. And the rate of success is high. So you are speaking very logically to this King of Cups who is very emotionally understanding. And what he understands is the lack. There's two people outside lacking. This king understands where the lack is. He's emotionally in tune to where this lack comes from him and from you too, because you're not perfect. So the two of you are speaking of what you guys need to do to bring this goal into the future to work together. You're speaking clear and emotionally balanced, understanding the queen's logic, understanding the queen's emotional state. Both of you are in tune, and you both understand why you guys have been lacking. Now, we do have a Four of Pentacles, somebody who's not giving. And the reason they're not giving is because they're busy succeeding. They're busy on themselves. This is somebody who level up. And he level up on the guidance of the masculine. This is the divine masculine. This is the emperor. The emperor is right there. And you see, he's surrounded by mountains. He's very hard rocks, right? In whatever he sets the law, he's authority. And know whether it was fair or not, it needed to be followed. There was no time to give to nobody. No time to give to nobody. If somebody just never gave, and because they never gave, they achieved success. This is action, achieving success, and the emperor has achieved that, but at what cost? Was it fair? No. But this is how cruel, mentally, like not caring what these people think, whatever. No, it's all about achieving this. And to achieve this, I cannot give. And that's the way an emperor here rule. But that being said, now we have the death card. And the death card is like, no. We are no longer accepting this. That type of behavior is done. As you see, the king is dead. A new mindset, it's needed to be abundant, to turn the wheel between the two of us. There is this type of mindset from the emperor is no longer welcome. We're moving to a new mindset, a mindset that will create abundance, that will be creativity, abundance for the two of us. There's two people here. And the wheel is moving towards that direction. It wants to move towards having a better relationship, having a more abundant relationship, having a better mindset. That's what the wheel with the two of you is moving. And you guys been through this, the relationship. You guys been through it, but you guys have been transforming. The mindset of the empress and the king and the emperor has been transforming. I think you are now more in an empress vibe. He is in an emperor, but I think not as selfish, not as taking, because I think he's abundant enough that he doesn't need to be this anymore, that he can now change to something new, something that will bring joyous, a relaxing time for the two of you. Now the next card is we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Five, the Eight of Cups, and the Devil. The Devil energy is abandoned. I think okay, here we have people who are happily single, but yet collaborating with others. Because we do have the beauty of the Nine of Pentacles where everybody is abundance, healthy. But then I see them in action, working with other people. Everybody here has their own goal. Everybody here is trying to build together. And then the nine and the eight of cups. The eight of cups is usually something once made you happy but no longer does. But then you can leave it because it no longer makes you happy. You leave it because you think there's something better out there, or you leave it because you're trying to learn something and you can't come back later on. But with the devil is Cancer. Hold on, because I'm thinking. I'm not gonna say this is smooth sailing between the two of you. There is another chance. Um, Somebody might have the tendency of running away and dealing with devil behavior because they might feel overwhelmed by the amount of work that needs to be done. Um, and then the next card, you have the happiness, the happiest card, reunion. But then I will say this because the 10, this is the Three of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. Something is getting in the way of this happiness, of this. There will be times of pure bliss, pure happiness, but there will be other times that be stressed because of work. We do have the money. We are working with other people who are in this same stage of working for the money, right? We do have people financially secure that are working with other people who I think they are in the same financial secure. Everybody's working for the same goal. But then I do see the need to leave this. Cancer, if you are with somebody who is a workaholic, who puts work first, you might think it's unfair. But to them, I mean, you are a very feminine sign, Cancer. Feminine. We have a very masculine sign. We do have the devil. Like, this is like a single card, but then leaving behind something that you love for the devil. I mean, abandoning success here. Even though this makes people happy, there's something that always gets in the way in work. If you are with a workaholic, Cancer, if this person thrives on success, if they thrive on being recognized, on making money, if this person has been a go-getter since he was 18, 19. If you meet somebody who has always been working nonstop, all the way in their 20s and 30s and 40s, for them, it'll be very hard to slow down because their mind is, they're so used to that pattern of being recognized, of working. And yes, they're selfish in that tendency. They can be very cruel and selfish. They do see you as somebody who brings them great enjoyment, but there's gonna be beautiful times with this person, but then there's gonna be all the, it's like so different. Like, the sun is shining, the 4-1, time to rest, right, to celebrate. But then the sadness comes, and then you see work, work, work. If you're dealing with a workaholic, like I said, that has that pattern of working nonstop, and I know people, I have a cousin of mine who works. She doesn't know when to stop, when to relax, because her mind, she thinks she needs to keep going, that she shouldn't be relaxing. And I tell her that she's very masculine in that sense. And while her husband, it's not the same as her. Her husband is very chill, very, has the more feminine, more relaxing, easygoing. But for her, it's like she needs to keep going, going. She can't waste time. She always has a project to keep doing. Um, if you're with a workaholic, Cancer, you just need to emotionally understand them. You need to emotionally understand this person's childhood, this person's working behavior, and if the demands that they might have, they might be well off, but they still work, and there's a demand on their time. So sometimes they have to leave what they love behind. Heck, I see the devil, the material. We're already in the material. They still keep working. I see times of happiness, times of sadness. It's just, I would say for you, Cancer, it's understand your person. That's it. You are being brave. You are being, you're being brave. You're being celebrated. You are taking care of your emotions, and you're facing challenge after challenge, and you're gonna keep going. This person is gonna come into your life, and or maybe you know them already. If they're a workaholic, if they know it and you know it, they work better on schedules. Just letting you know. I know you're very feminine and you want to be with your man, but if your man is a man who takes care not only of you and his family, this person, it'll be hard. They love you, they care about you, but it looks like work is priority to these people, and you need to learn to be with somebody like that, with a boss that works, that keeps looking after his dreams. That's just the type of man you will be dealing with. All right, Cancer, love the reading. I hope you enjoy it. Have a good day. Bye.